Peperoncino, Boscicchiola, Lauchden steak, apple strudel, or spice cider. Ooh, tough call. I think I'd go with the strudel. Might Sir Amaric perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located that is, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Okay.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
You're heading off to bed, finally. Planet Crafter is too much fun. I've got to watch somebody else play it so I can see for myself. I couldn't tell enough from the Steam page, but like I might give it a shot.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Who, me?
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
Me?
That he is Nidhogg's equal I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Amaric. The old and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, The plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. We're true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, we've taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Samal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination. They are yet unknown to me. We will summon Heavensward at zenith in the churning mists ere we begin our ascent. However, I think it best that we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part of our concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it would have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. To the Annex Shrine, then. Where would that be? Oh, I can teleport right there. Oh, nice. We're pretty close to the next dungeon. There's a trial after that. If you guys want to join me for the trial, you can. You'll have to wake up fairly early, though. Next Friday, sometime between 4:30 and 6:30. Probably closer to 5:30. It takes me an hour to run the dungeon solo. It probably wouldn't take that long. Maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? Thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade still lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Samal, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowst as well as I how he will answer. Heavensward's heart remains unchanged then. Pity. But if it is folly to hope, I'm content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way of thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence have driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. You shall disturb your rest no longer. Give me the strudel. Like, I'm sure they have different stat bonuses, but strudel. Alright, during that last quest, my alarm went off and I have to go take my kids to school. But thank you so much for joining me. I had a good time. Tomorrow should be lots of dungeons and fun and just good times all around.